We're back live here in San Antonio, Texas at the World Championships for Racquetball, the 22nd edition. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel. Gustavo, Team Dominicana, República Dominicana. Diego Pimentel, he's 28 years old, playing Team Germany. Marcel Lundsmann, and he's 37. 35 years old. So the referee will be our buddy Potro, Fabian Torres from Cali, Colombia. So thank you very much for your broadcast in Espanol. This, the previous one, congratulations. Carlos Keller defeated his paisan, if you will, playing for Argentina. El Señor Miranda, 3-1. Great match.
Super match.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And both of them will advance to the Sembrada, which begins tomorrow. Congratulations to Team Germany and the delegate and president of German Racquetball and the coach. He's wearing many hats, including today is his birthday. Mike Masecki, happy birthday, my friend. Mike just turned 22 today, twice. So we're here with our producer and commentator in kind, Senor Samuel Schultz from Ocala, Florida. Samuel, thank you for your wisdom and your skills. So what are your thoughts on this match, Gustavo?
Well, great to be here, Gary. It was a lot of fun to do that last match in Spanish, and especially with the viewing audience. We had over 350 viewers between Facebook and YouTube. I saw Marcel play yesterday. Very impressive. He's obviously a very good senior player to the game. He's played many, many years. In terms of experience, I think definitely Marcel has that. Pimentel, the Dominican, even though he's been on the he took some time off.
He did. He was a quality junior player for many years and reappeared last year. Now he's on the adult stage here at the World Championships. For those of you new to the broadcast, this is the first time it's been in the States since 1996. And Gustavo and myself, we were fortunate to have been there. Gustavo as a player and myself as a commentator. And we're happy to be back. San Antonio and this YMCA, the Thousand Oaks, what a wonderful facility.
They did a fantastic job getting this ready. Dean Scher and everybody behind this effort that from USA Racquetball and the sponsors they got together for this that have supported this great event back in the United States. This is the qualifying event for the World Games, Chengdu, China, in August 2025.
And that'll be singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Mm-hmm. The International World Games Association is adamant about including mixed doubles in all of their disciplines. So we have that here. This is a qualifier as well. And the last two matches today that we stream will be mixed doubles. So we're going to get started right now. Preliminaries have been taken care of by Senor Torres. Looks like Marcel will serve.
Thank you.
To review, rally scoring, the best of 5 sets. 11 points, win by 2. Great start, near crack ace for Marcel.
You could do 11 of those, game over.
Why not? Comes right side this time. Equal opportunity employer, left, right. That came up short. This is day 3, Gustavo. We've seen most drive serves from all the players come up short. And you mentioned it's a function of getting acclimated to the gearbox black racquetball and the altitude where it's sea level here.
The courts definitely play slow. That short ball, the players have to adjust to that, but I've seen many short balls on power serves.
Lob serve by Pimentel. Short hop return by Lundsmann, and Pimentel, Tom Travers racquetball, put it away, left corner. Short call.
The key is getting it over that short line because it won't make it to the back wall if hit at the right speed and height.
Tried a Lee on that and came up short. A Lee being a deep court backhand splat attempt.
Staying with the drive serve.
Ball live. Total control in that point. Diego finally put it away, left side.
He's got a nice stroke.
Does.
Pimentel. I haven't seen him play in a long time.
He's got one of the best coaches around. I should say two coaches. We'll start with the female, Rosa Gomez, and then Richie Monroy. Oh, nice. Looked like Keller on that one.
He did.
That's Carlos Keller.
Yeah, he did that very nicely. This ball lends itself to that, to where you can hit it hard and hit it soft, and it just dies in the corners when you hit it just right, as he did there.
So Diego has a 2-point lead, 4-2. Make that 5-2 now. Soft touch, right corner. Predicated by that first serve, that power serve, putting the pressure on Lundsmann. Nice shot, cross court, kill by Lundsmann. Hamburg, Germany, the site of the 1988 World Racquetball Championships. Comes right again, comes up short. Not a surprise, Gustavo.
And the ball, even though it is slow, it does start out fast as a new ball. That one straight into the floor.
Yeah. Maybe an ill-advised overhead. On the other hand, if you can take it early, you're usually going to attack. Oh, it's a great serve. Marcel thought that ball was down. According to Potro, the ball was up. Only had taken one bounce. Well, we'll see what happens.
I agree with the call.
Okay, so
yeah.
he made it late.
He made it late, but it was
correct.
correct. Yeah, it did bounce twice in the back here, but Lundsmann shouldn't stop playing. We know that rule.
Yeah,
you keep playing.
For no other reason, it's safety issue.
Yeah.
Left up, near side pinch by Diego, and it cost him. Meanwhile, score, Lundsmann has a one point advantage. Ventaja 6-5.
Second serve.
Nice. Near side pinch, huh?
Yeah. Controlling the front court.
Get that drive serve in there, creates pressure on the defender. Oftentimes they're going to overhit it. Not that time. Soft backhand response by Diego and puts it away. Point scored, once again, folks, with rally scoring with that format. The receiver or the server, whoever wins the rally scores a point. More engaging.
Much more engaging.
That's a faux pas. That's a Monsieur's shot.
That's not a screen either.
He should go to Woody Klaus and ask for a mulligan.
Not going to get it here. So Lundsmann has figured out how to get the ball over the short line and not coming off the back wall, giving him a setup. Tom Travers racquetball. Serve, poor return.
Put it away.
Put it away.
3-point lead, Lundsmann. Timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Take it away for a commercial break, Sam. Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. We're at Court Central here in San Antonio. Thousand Oaks Family YMCA. What a wonderful venue, Gustavo. You and I have both had the privilege of utilizing the facilities here over the last 4 days.
Great. Outside, we've got, I don't know how many tennis courts, but they got
10 pickleball courts.
10 pickleball courts.
And I
beautiful
think they
condition.
Have about the same number of pickleball tennis courts.
You played this morning. I'm going to play a little tomorrow.
Correct. Well, guess what? I'm going to be on the same court as you tomorrow.
I guess we'll be playing together then. Short serve.
Full circuit of weights and cardio. Bunch of classes early morning.
Empty timeout.
Yeah. 5 contiguous racquetball courts, all glass back. That's a great serve. Nice, soft touch.
Yes.
So Diego staves off game point number 1 here in the first set. 7-10. First to 11 win by 2. There'll be a 2-minute break between games. Each is entitled to a 1-minute timeout each game. That's an ace.
That cleared the line and did not make the back wall. Perfect serve.
So for our new viewers, people that are new to racquetball, like tennis, ace serve is an uncontested return. Point. Inching back, Diego, animated a tad, given the fist pump with his left hand. Meanwhile, Lundsmann from Germany uses his 1 timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Wisely called.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden, 5K race, live entertainment, kid zone, and VIP experience. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking information, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
In vivo, back live, Gary, Gustavo, Sam. So Pimentel fell behind 6-10. He was able to stave off game point number 1 for his 7th point. Now he's at 9. 9-10. Both players have used their 1 timeout for this game.
Staying with his power serve. Oh! And he got the crack.
He got the crack. All cracks are good. 3-wall Boast squash shot. Knocking.
We're going to 12, Gary.
We are. Wow.
Yeah.
So he was down 6-10. Now he leads 11-10.
The angle.
Not sure what he was saying. No, so no point awarded. So I'm going to speculate, Gustavo, that he served before he called the score. That's my guess. Bottom line is he's back at 11.
We'll get that clarified. You may be right. I thought it was something him not having his eye guards on, but
if that's the case, then it would have been, yeah, maybe he deducted a point. Correct.
I'll get that clarified. He was kind of pointing to his eyes, the referee was.
There it is.
Wow.
Ace serve, game point, 12-10 in favor of Pimentel, República Dominicana. Your thoughts on that one?
I think it's spoken what was done near the end of that game simply was that Pimentel's serve was on. He was getting her over the line, not to the back wall. He must have had 4 points there. That was the difference. And he clung on and came out victor.
And we'll ask Potro if Pimentel really scored 13 points that game. Take it away, Sam. We're back live. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, and Samuel Schultz. We're here in San Antonio for the 22nd edition of the IRF Racquetball World Championships. We have Team Dominicana, República Dominicana, Pimentel, and we have Team Germany, Lunzmann. So, Gustavo, it was back and forth and back and forth. Pimentel was at a deficit 6-10, and he ended up winning 12-10, actually 13-10 because he was assessed a technical.
As explained by replaying that, not granted the avoidable, as was explained by our head referee, Pimentel was taking his eye guards off, his safety glasses, while he was hitting the ball, and have to have those on at all times when in the court.
So it's a referee technical minus a point. Short serve. So we're in game 2.
0-0.
Ball live. Not anymore.
Good shot. Left
Forehand,
side.
left side pass. Once again, Lunzmann is coached by Mike Maseke. Happy birthday, Mike.
Now an ace for Lunzmann.
Little animation from the young man from Germany, Hamburg. Beautiful.
short ball, second serve.
Very nice. Tracked that ball, positioned himself, balance, early racket preparation. Bottom line, affected a reverse pinch winner.
Good gets, both players. Nicely done, good touch by Lundsmann again. 4-0.
I want to welcome everybody, Gustavo. Racquetball on the world stage here, literally Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF networks. And so we had somebody asked when Conrado Moscoso is going to play, and the answer is 3 o'clock in men's doubles against Costa Rica on this show court. This is the second of 9 broadcasts that we'll do today.
We'll probably stream that one in Spanish. I'm sure we will.
Pimentel deep court. Oh, nice. Good things happen when you swing the racket. Wallpaper ball, also known as.
Hoja de papel.
With success, con éxito. Pimentel 2, Lundsmann 4.
Nice.
Great return of serve by Marcel Lundsmann.
Straight in, straight back.
Best shot of the game.
Basic racquetball.
"19 countries, 5 continents, 100 plus players, 4 hotels, 1.5 million people in San Antonio. 22nd World Championships for racquetball. Began in 1981. Where, Gustavo?
In our Santa Clara, California. Also played 2 more times during the 80s in the U.S.
Yes. Sacramento in 1984, Orlando, Florida, 1986. And then 2 years later, we were in Hamburg in Germany. Then we were in Caracas, Venezuela. We were in Montreal. And I wasn't there, it's one I missed, but you were there in 94 in San Luis Potosí.
Luis Potosí, yep.
And then the last time in the States, 96, Phoenix, Arizona. We had 32 countries at the City Square, downtown Phoenix. Unfortunately, that club's no longer there. I'm sorry you missed it, my friend.
115-degree weather.
Yeah,
I remember that.
But indoors it was 72.
Upcoming events. Excited to let you know that come Junior World's going to be in December in Guatemala City, Guatemala, the 7th through the 15th of December. The Pan American Championships, we're going back to Tarija.
We think we are, yes.
That
I
is
don't
the
think
plan.
it's fully confirmed, but we hope we're back there. Beautiful city, Tarija.
April 2025, finishing up on Easter, Saturday before Easter. And then the World Games we've talked about, July 2025 in Chengdu, China. And the World Juniors after that, still to be determined.
I think we'll be in Santo Domingo in Dominican. Back live here on the show court, court 5. Lundsmann, Germany serving 7. Pimentel Dominican Republic 2. Pimentel from the first game came back and won overtime 12-10.
The winner-loser of this match, the outcome does not affect how they will play in the
main draw.
Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
A great get.
Yeah, it was. Rally ending kill shot with the forehand, Diego. 4-7, game number 2. So we complete pool play today in the individual play. Team play will start on Thursday. A couple countries will not have team play because they only have one athlete, Eritrea and Denmark.
Pimentel climbing back in this game, 5-7 now. You'd think it mattered the world to the both of them, the way that last dive by Lundsmann reflected.
Well, regardless of the draw in which they're placed tomorrow, it's rank order for position in the World Games in China. And that will have singles and mixed doubles. Singles men, singles women, and mixed doubles. No men's and ladies doubles.
Pimentel back in it now, 6-7.
That's impressive. Deep
Set
court.
his feet, shoulder height, straight in.
Timeout by Team Germany. We'll be back in 1 minute. Take it away, Sam.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels, with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. We're here at Court Central, number 5, San Antonio, Texas. This is the second of 9 broadcasts today. Men's singles, Germany, Lundsmann, Dominicana, Pimentel. Game 2, we have an empate tie at 7 each. Pimentel having won the first in overtime, 12-10, Gustavo.
Pimentel wants to win this in 3. You can see that. Does not want to go any more games than necessary, but wants to carry the W with him into the seeding that follows.
It was not a valuable timeout from Lundsmann that time. Just, Diego putting on a clinic last few points.
I'm impressed with his tenacity and desire to want to take this second game as well.
Different twist on that deep crack serve. Unforced error that time. Showing a little animation that time.
He knew it, Skip.
Yeah. A gift for Lundsmann, 8-9. There's a deep crack as well. Ball down. Front wall, left side wall, kiss winner. 2 bounces in front of Diego, so now it's another tie, 9-9. You can hear Potro, our Arbitro Principal in the background. Talk about faux pas again.
Unfortunate, costly mistake. Not only did he lose the serve, he lost a point. And putting Pimentel in the position to win this game on this serve. I think he's going to go for the ace, left side crack.
Well, overtime again.
And he chokes.
No forzado, huh?
Yep, that was
unforced error.
He wanted it all on that shot. It was waist high. He jumped up to hit it. Was not set.
It was a loose serve, number one, but he got away with it with a weak return, but then he put it right into the floor. Oh, wow. A good shot. Stretching out, snapping a forehand down that from that right side wall, ending the rally left side. Good call, Sam.
No timeouts, only get one per game.
If there's a delay there, then it's a referee technical.
He asked if he had a technical, and the referee said
better,
no, play ball.
Better protocol. If he says I want a time, that's a delay. Oh my!
Same mistake.
Yeah. First to 13 now. 12-11. Germany serving. Reverse. Great serve. Helicopter. Ball live. Not anymore. Lunzmann, Germany, 13. Pimentel, República Dominicana, 11. We're tied at 1.
What do I think, Gary?
I do.
I
want to know.
Think we're going to see more than 2-2. It's going to come out to be a 5-set.
5 sets
That's
prediction.
my prediction.
And our producer said he thinks this will be 7.
Lutz, take it away.
Take it away, buddy.
Una salida doble con doble. Se repite que esa la salida. Y se lleva la medalla de oro.
Welcome back, everybody. Gary with Gustavo and Sam. Game number 3, men's singles. This is the last match of pool play for the individual portion of the 22nd International Racquetball Federation World Championships. Lutzmann, Germany serving. Pimentel, República Dominicana receiving. It's tied at 1.
Going to 11. Rally scoring.
That's called a near side pinch combination sidewall front wall. Ball takes its second bounce up front out of the reach of the opponent. When we're teaching the game and we're introducing offensive shots, it's typically the third of the 3 basic shots we teach: pass shot, kill shot, and then pinch.
Nicely done, Pimentel. Left side cracks on the left wall. Comes in to serve.
That's nice. Power serve, weak return, and suave, soft, rally ending near side pinch with the forehand from Diego.
Did not overhit it.
But he hit through the ball, and that's important. Safety hold up, so that's called a dead ball hinder, folks. If it were second serve, it reverts back to first serve. Regardless, this is first serve. So, sidewall, front wall, backhand attempt comes up short from Marcel. 3-1, game 3.
Let's see if Pimentel can get that serve going back into that left corner again, not coming off the sidewall. He has not been able to do it.
However, his third shot in the recent past has been very effective. He's been able to model Tom Travers' racquetball and put that third shot away. But as you say, some of those first serves have been loose. He's gotten away with it. Great get. Nice rally, both gentlemen. Rally ending forehand by Marcel from Germany.
Cracking on the right side on the junction of the right wall with the
Chuko
floor.
junction. Racquetball on the world stage. We're trying to give you a language lesson as well, folks.
Nice serve. Got it over the line.
Skip ball.
Short.
Unforced error.
Short line is 20 feet. The red line, the second red line from the front wall, 20 feet from the front wall. Has to completely pass that line to be considered a good serve or valid serve.
And it's 20 feet from the back wall as well. The court is 40 feet in length, 20 feet wide, and 20 feet high. Now, in most international racquetball play, we have a 12-foot demarcation on the back wall. Here, all 5 courts are totally enclosed. Nobody could see that line, so we're playing U.S. rules. The 12-foot line does not apply. Short serve called by Torres.
The hash line, which is the safety zone area between the hash line and the middle solid red line, is 5 feet behind the short line. And that is to protect the server when they are serving as to when the receiver can go into it.
Yeah, the nuances of the game, very important.
If you will, sometimes called the kitchen in racquetball.
Diego serving, 5-4 now, he's taking the lead. Ball live. Wide angle. Oh, nice.
Good hands.
Last shot by Diego. He tried to effect a backhand reverse into the right corner. He left it up. And Marcel put it away. Left corner. Empate cinco iguales, 5-5, game 3. Wow. Wow.
Very nice.
Wow, birthday boy.
Showing his athleticism there, lifting his body up off the ground, making sure that that second bounce did not hit him.
He cleared the bar on that high jump, man. That was impressive. Another one, fist pump.
I'm going to put that shot up there as the second
Lee.
best of this
The second Lee.
of this tournament so far.
Wow.
Yes, that to me deserves the merit.
So Germany called that timeout. Am I accurate on that one?
Yes.
Okay. So usually receiver will call a timeout, but with all that energy expended in the previous 2 points by Marcel, I can understand why he called a timeout.
Yeah.
When we return, we'll break. When we return, it'll be 7-5 Germany serving.
That was a
And we're back at the Olympics featuring Marcel Lunsmann, folks. Wow, 7-5 in his favor in game 3. Great timeout by Dominicana there, Gustavo.
decisive in his shot selection. Pinch, right corner.
Valuable timeout, 6-7 game 3. Players have split the first 2 games. Each game as close as it could be, a spread of 2 points, and both overtime.
You notice how that ball coming off the front wall really slows down. It does, and that is the ball itself, the way it plays in these courts.
I'm not going to argue with you. You're an engineer. Very adept, my friend.
8-6.
Reverse. Hey, folks, you're asking on times for matches. Barrios is scheduled for 11:15. It'll probably be a little bit after noon. Well, it's already a little after noon.
As soon as this is over.
So we don't know. Yeah, it's coming up next. There'll be a 10-minute cushion between the completion of this match and the beginning of the next match. So we'd like to give you a definite answer, but we can't. But we're guessing between 12:30 and 1 Central Daylight Time. Marcel went right and Pimentel went left. So this blink your eyes, things change. It's now 9-8 in favor of Diego from República Dominicana, la capital, Santo Domingo. Will be there, I believe, next year for juniors.
Let's hope so. It's been a while since we were there last.
Yeah, been a while. He's playing it again. Dead ball hinder, no avoidable called.
Questionable. I think
Well,
that should have been.
It's, the five chiflados here disagree.
We have that right in front of us.
However, it's Potro's call. Fist pump Pimentel. Game point number 1 here in game 3 for the young man from Santo Domingo. No appeals, no formal appeals until the quarterfinals, at which time we'll have the VAR, Victor Alpha Romeo system. Video assist review. And speaking of assists, congratulations, Mr. Pimentel. He won game number 3. He leads 2 games to 1. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF networks.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden, 5K race, live entertainment, kids zone, and VIP experience. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking information, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
Back live, Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Samuel Schultz. We're here, Court Central, 22nd edition of the International Racquetball Federation World Championships here in Santa. Where are we?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. And there's a San Antonio in Nuevo Mexico también.
Is there?
Yeah, that's where Baron Hilton came from, believe it or not. The Hilton Hotels. Just a little history for you folks. Speaking of history, San Antonio was the site of the U.S. Olympic Festival years ago, and has become a hotbed for international sporting events.
Yes.
And here we are in San Antonio, Texas, a city of about 1.45 million, somewhere around there. Second largest city in Texas.
To Houston.
Houston being the
4th largest in the United States, population-wise. About 2.5 hours from here, drive time.
beautiful city. We had the opportunity to go down to the river walk a couple days ago. Great cuisine. And we appreciate the LOC providing such a great opportunity here in the YMCA. What a great venue. Country club without golf.
5 superb glass back wall courts.
Pimentel, Dominican Republic, serving game 4. He leads 2 games to 1.
Ooh, close.
Fabian Torres, our arbitro principal, calls it short. Second serve. Huntsman keeps it going. Not that time. So Diego having Marcel on that proverbial yo-yo string, put it away on that 5th shot.
There it is again, that touch shot the ball allows so well. This ball, the gearbox black, drop it into the front corners, and it's not going to come out.
I'd like to see him play Jake. They're built a little alike. Soft hands and can power the ball. Speaking of powering it, Marcel rips a forehand reverse pinch winner left side. Welcome all of our viewers watching racquetball on the world stage here in San Antonio.
Nope.
Skip Piso.
He knew it. Pimentel now 3-1. This is our 4th game this match. Pimentel can close it out. Missed it. Lunsman did and was chastised for it.
I like that word. I don't think he does, but yeah, it's a good word, Gustavo.
Got the dictionary out, Gary.
Yeah.
4-1.
Pressure mounting on the young man from Germany. He has to win this game to stay in the match. That's impressive.
This ball has brought the ceiling ball game back into the sport. What used to be at the beginning when we started playing back in the late 60s, early 70s.
Correct. Multiple ceiling balls in succession. Here, if you get 5 in a row, that's a lot. So we're going to break for better part of a minute and go to commercial. Take it away, Sam.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Back live, Pimentel serving game 4, 6-1. Trying to close this out. Wow, valuable timeout, Gustavo. He's able to negotiate a return and put it away.
Corrected, 2-5.
2-5?
My mistake.
We are corrected. Thank you. Oh, did not make it. 3-5, so it was 1-5. He called the timeout. Earned the serve. Now he scored a point as a server. Remember, rally scoring, folks. First to 11, win by 2. First 2 games in this match were overtime.
Dang. Nice
Marcel
shot.
Celebrating his coach's birthday by rolling it out.
That was a great timeout.
4-5. O'Keaney, just from Ireland, just entered in. Oh, nice.
We're all tied up, 5-5. One thing for sure, we're not going to go more than 5 games.
Not unless somebody purchases a mulligan. You're catching on, Sam. Eritrea, Woody Klaus, Racquetball, Africa.
Pimentel comes in to serve at 6-5. Scoreboard not reflecting that in here.
Smart play by Pimentel.
Good get.
Left up. Wow. Let's do the math, folks. Back wall, front wall. We're not going to call that a rollout, but the ball took 2 bounces up front out of the reach of his opponent.
What an incredible shot by Loonsman. He practices that one. Oh.
Ball live.
My goodness.
Oh, my. Inside out rally ending forehand by Diego.
Check the floor. Make sure that.
So getting back to mathematics, Gustavo, that last shot, previous point, was 75 feet on a 40-foot court.
That was a great shot. Go practice that one.
Really. I saw Rocky Carson hit a save from front court. He was 10 feet from the front wall, and he hit it to the back wall. So do the math there. That's 40, 70, 80 feet.
And he saved it.
He saved it.
Dang. Well, this was close to that. Advantage Pimentel, 7-6, 7-6.
It would be 70 feet from Carson. I just
70
did the
feet.
math, yeah.
This is the 4th game.
Nice.
First serve.
Deep crack. Clear by Lotzman. That was a great return to serve, neutralizing that power. Deep crack ace attempt by Pimentel. 7-7 tied at game 4. First to 11 win by 2. Same serve.
Hard hitters. Nice get behind the back.
Ball live. Whoa. Ball down before they collide. Ball was down before the players collided. So the proper call is point for the young man from Germany.
Don't think he meant to knock him over. Just tripped.
Redefining what racquetball in Germany is. German racquetball. Whether you're up north in Hamburg or down south in Bad Tölz. Welcome another birthday boy. Daryl Key just came into the building. He'll be watching his daughter Michelle play here next match, which is 11:15 a.m. schedule time. Obviously, we're off schedule, folks. That ball was a rollout. That ball rolled out. He being Diego, thought the ball skipped. Proper call by Potro. So, once again, a tie at 8.
The way the ball came off the front wall is why Diego is questioning that. It didn't come off as you would expect it to, but that's because of the angle at which he hit it. His teammates calming him down. Yeah, definitely the angle at which he hit it.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Court Central. And we're back. Court Central here in San Antonio, Texas. Game 4, men's singles, final match of pool play for the individual portion. 8-8, Game 4. Germany, Lunzmann serving, República Dominicana receiving, Pimentel. Oh my, unforced error. No forzado, senor.
Yeah. Advantage. Lunzmann.
Lunzmann has to win this match to force a tiebreak. 5th set. Head fake. Comes right. Overhit. Wow.
Smooth as silk. Pinch left side.
Look like you out there, Gustavo.
Don't need to hit it hard. Just
game point number 1, Sam. 10-8. Reverse.
There it is.
Had Diego leaning left. That's all he needed. The return of serve did not reach the front wall, so we will go to the 5th set in 2 minutes. This is Gary with Gustavo and Sam. We'll be back on the Pan Am Racquetball channel and IRF networks.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden, 5K race, live entertainment, kids zone, and VIP experience. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking information, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
And we're back live. Folks, what a treat here. Court Central in San Antonio World Championships 2024. Gary and Gustavo and Sam. We have a tiebreak. Tiebreak now is the 5th set. Each set goes rally scoring 2-11, win by 2. And thus far, 2 of the 4 games have been overtime.
Yes, and looking at the scoreboard, the most we've been apart might be 4 points, but victorious only by 3.
And if you do the math, Loensman outscored his opponent by 1, so he has the choice to serve in the tiebreak. Now, I don't know why he wouldn't, but he says the same amount, 12-11. Yes, empate. So they go and they do the sorteo.
No, if you have point total, you don't do the sorteo. Point total.
No, it's even. It's even. So they yeah. I was off 1 point.
You got it. Okay, +1, -1.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
But in rally scoring, if somebody feels the return of serves are better, then they may elect to receive serve.
They can score on rally scoring. Pimentel serving 0-0.
That's called a screen serve, pantalla, visual hinder. Gustavo, what are the elements of a screen call?
The ball has to come close to the player serving the ball. The player in the back has to have their vision impaired, and they have to be in position. In other words, they can't be going in the other direction if even the first 2 things are in place.
Thank you. So Loensman from Germany earns the serve and a point. So it's 1-1, game number 5. Great. 3-shot rally. Power serve, weak return, put away. In that case, young man from Germany, forehand from center court, cross court, winner. Power serve, also called a drive serve. That's called a short serve.
Short it was.
Also known as a fault second serve. 2 serves in racquetball, unless you really make a mistake. That is, you don't hit the front wall first. Back up top, that's a ceiling ball. That's called a near side forehand pinch winner. Sidewall, front wall combo. Ball took 2 bounces in front of his opponent.
It's the first shot that Pimentel, actually, good shot that he takes with the ball below his waist. All the other ones have been above the waist. He's been rushing him.
And that's called a kill shot, uncontested return. Here, Potro in the background calling the score 3-2 in game 5. Reverse pinch. So a right-hander hitting a forehand goes to the left corner. If he were to hit a backhand into the right corner, that would also be called a reverse. 2-point spread in favor of Germany.
Good get. All in play. Now there it is again. That ball popped up, and this time Pimentel liked it.
Overhead into the right corner, winner.
Definitely the angle at which the ball comes into the front wall.
That's called a nick. Ball grazes the side wall before it bounces. That's called a lee, also known as a backhand splat. Deep court, sidewall, front wall angle.
Lee was shoulder height when he hit it. This was a little bit lower.
Another nick. Wow. Oh, he called a skip. We go with the ref's call. So, young man from Dominican Republic takes over the lead, 5-4. Statement forehand by Pimentel.
But it came
Timeout coming from Germany.
It came to center court, yet it was down.
So we'll stay here, Sam. Next up on the Pan Am IRF calendar, Michelle Key, USA. Angelica Barrios, Bolivia. That's ladies singles. That's the last of the pool play singles matches. Remember, they're vying for a spot in the Sembrada, the main draw tomorrow, and then which is completed on Thursday morning, I believe, at which time we'll start the team play.
After that, we have still women's doubles. Women's
today,
singles,
yeah.
Munoz and...
Well, we have actually 2 women's singles coming up.
Okay.
So 2 women's singles coming up, USA, Bolivia. Then we have USA, Chile. Then we go to men's doubles. Men's doubles again, women's doubles, and then we finish up with 2 mixed.
2 mixed. A lot of racquetball yet to come. Back on the court. Pimentel serving 6-4. 5th set. Going to 11 points. Win by 2.
Z-ball. It's a defensive shot, and it worked, Gustavo. Pinned Diego into the back wall. He wasn't able to negotiate a return, so it's a point. That's a good timeout. Point for Diego. Excuse me, for Marcel.
Off the back wall.
All live.
Great jet.
Wow. Rally ending forehand.
Great rally.
Marcel, after he ran around that racetrack and did the 10 furlong race.
He gets the point.
Incredible. He could be a pentathlon athlete, man. I'm impressed. Ball live again. Dead ball play, replay, first serve.
Did not have an offensive shot straight into the front wall or either of the corners, according to Torres.
He was fortunate just to get his racket on that one.
Not complaining.
Yeah. First serve, 6-6, game 5. Ball down. Here in the background, Potro calling the score. 7-6.
They got to be feeling it. Been out here for over an hour and 15 minutes.
Set up, back wall.
Dig.
Skipped it in. We're back to a tie, Sam. Empate 7-7. Iguales, 7-7, Game 5. 22nd Racquetball World Championships.
What a get.
Oh my. Call Woody Klaus for a mulligan. Boy, that was not what Dr. Masecki ordered on that shot.
Unbelievable get by Pimentel there. That really was. And then when he stood up after having fallen, he slipped on the court because of the wetness of the floor. Fortunately, nothing happened. He got up right away.
So when we return, advantage to Diego, huh? 8-7, Game 5.
8-7 Pimentel. Vamos a 11, going to 11.
Nick Lobb. Around the wall ball. Unforced error.
They're copying each other in their return.
Short serve called second.
Good observation, good comment from Pimentel stating that after he knocks on the glass, Lunsman should not be hitting the ball.
That's accurate. Now, a question I have is, did he hear him hit the glass?
Yeah. He did not know the play was down.
Correct. Meanwhile, young man from Hamburg, Germany, 9, young man from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, who just called a timeout, 8. We'll go to commercial break and come back for the conclusion of this match. Back live here at Court Central. What a treat, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Racquetball on the world stage, the World Championships, 22nd edition. Tiebreak, 5th set, 9-8, Germany serving. Point scored, match point number 1. Reverse. Ball live. Hit it from whence he came. Great get by Lunsman. Moving right. Gustavo, I think you'll agree. Diego waited and waited and waited. Snapped a backhand down that same side, that left side.
He was waiting to see the direction in which Lunsman was going to go, and caught him not able to turn around quick enough to return it.
So
I
it's
would expect nothing less than overtime on this game.
9 serving 10. Second match point for the receiver. Called short. Second serve.
But one of these two will come out victorious. One of these two will come out on the losing end. Is that profound or what?
Or what? Ball live. Wrap around. Up top. Skipped it in. Much to his chagrin. And we're going overtime again, folks.
My prediction was correct. Our statistician producer here is.
So this is a referee timeout. Neither player is assessed a timeout. And my cohort here predicted 3 sets out of 5 would go overtime, and he's accurate.
Yes, we are. That's where we're headed.
And our producer, I'm not going to say what he predicted until the match is over.
Good call, Gary.
I predicted a 5-set match that takes 1.5 hours. Ball live. Diego up top. Oh my! The pentathlete over here showing his ballet skills, and then he rips a forehand winner, kills it from 37 feet. Match point number 3 for Marcel. Short crack left. Little I know, he went right. Yeah, our producer called the head fake right. He was accurate, but he didn't produce it. High lob.
And that is it.
Straight up, straight down ball by Diego. Congratulations, both players. What a wonderful match, folks. 3-2 in favor of the young man from Germany. 12-10 in the 5th. Wrap that one up, Gustavo.
We're going to keep it short. That was what we expected from the get-go, and it ended up, could have gone either way. Our producer had picked
He
the
called
outcome of
Lundsmann
that.
in 5, yeah. So
Congratulations, Germany, on that big win there. Great match. Both players deserve.
yeah, congratulations to Diego. He played very, very
Super.
well. Congratulations to you two for making the call.
We will be back in 10 minutes with.
We have ladies singles, Michelle Key, United States versus Angelica Barrios, Bolivia. And thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned in 10 minutes.